The game started.
Thank you very much, Josh. We are back. We have all 10 players back in again. Dustin, I mean, local pride, I understand, but I mean, Vitality, European team.
We're probably both being biased, though, aren't we?
I mean, first-person shooters, there's a bit of a trend going through here with Europe being pretty damn strong these days. So, I mean, it's the first one. Safe bet, I think, is still with Europe.
Well, we'll see, we'll see. I mean, Vitality looking very, very strong, but eXcellence too. I mean, it could go either way. I mean, it really could.
BCK at the end of that last round was huge. We're going to waste no time, though.
We'll jump right
back into the next game. Canal will be our final deciding map between Vitality and eXcellence. Vitality are going to begin as our attacking blue team. eXcellence will start out as a defending orange squad. And, well, let's see how they choose to set this up. We've talked about how this is effectively 2 miniature maps in one.
Yeah, it kind of is.
A lot of
it's got both the buildings, and then it's got that tight little corridor which connects them both.
Yeah. So now it's a question of where they choose to defend and then how they choose to set that up. It has not been too uncommon, especially with these two squads, to see them choose this server and control room, set up a defense in there, and then have a late roam, run to the red brick building and shoot people in the back from windows and roof peaks. To catch people by surprise. So we'll see whether or not that is possible. And Laxing, you saw how he was that roamy late flanker in that last map on Cafe, but it's a little bit harder to do that with a good attacking team in this angle, because getting across to that other building in the middle of a round should be punished. It's
a very, very scary map for Aroma, because if they do find you in that next building, if you do go there, they can really surround you, and it's hard to push back if you leave it too long. Like, there's other maps where you can push back even when they know you're there, because there's other kind of exits you can go through, but there's literally just that tunnel. So if they know you're there and they're at the tunnel, there's no chance you can come back, and they're just going to hunt you down. So it is a scary map for Aroma, but it's also a very kind of time-consuming. You can take a lot of time away from the attackers being Aroma on this map too, trying to hunt you down, trying to do that.
So Havoc making holes at foot level across the bottom of that wall, so defenders get that advantage. They can see those feet running and shoot for the heads, whereas attackers cannot see down through those holes so well. Laxing, there you go. Did kill a couple of drones in the other building, is now reinforcing all the way back towards this main room, making sure that it's slow as possible movement for the attacking team as they're coming in that direction.
A bomb site is actually a lot harder to keep with the bandit trick now as well, because of the, shooting through the wall, not the walls, the floor and through the roof kind of tactics. It's completely making it really, really hard for the bandit player there. So it's kind of changed stuff up, I think. It usually does breach now, the wall.
Yeah, and this is a case of how do you hold it afterwards and deal with the smoke grenades that will follow on through after it. Squall trying to drone his way up the stairs, but it will be killed off nice and quickly as Crisco does finally come across this bridge. He also had a drone to lead the way for him, but now Laxing and Havoc are on this floor. Havoc with that shotgun is going to push out roughly into Crisco's sightline, whether he knows it or not. He's got a couple of different angles to retreat and rotate on, but they are putting a lot of hold here in this angle. Laxing fighting with Bios B now inside the kitchen, does get away to safety. We'll go back on out and try and take the fight again. Havoc repositioning into a spot which has been droned now. Free fire around some corners, but then be sprayed down through the wall. Nice shot by Crisco, but Laxing C4'd Bios B at the same time, so it is still a 1-for-1 trade. But Laxing was downed. Oh, he's not down, he's just on the singular HP. Squall finds him, he's still pushing through the kitchen, but there he's down. Finished off by Anthrax, pushing in through that little cubby hole. And once again, the Romans go down, but only having found one person to do it. That allows Vitality to switch their push into upstairs. Fighter says, never mind, we're leaving it up. On that stairwell, takes down Anthrax. Now looks towards the outside through the holes.
Interesting spot there, quite like that.
EMP lands right next to him, not going to worry.
Yeah, don't move.
He goes off, but he pieces his way out.
But he knows the
backside of Squall. Drops him down really quickly, and suddenly Furious is terrified about where he's going. Crisco repelling out one side will come now and try and join him from a distance, but these two people now have to get in through this hallway with the diffuser against 3 defending players who are sitting very comfortably inside.
That was a big kill by Fighter there.
Crisco, here's the window break open, and well, positions to a distance. Fighter's still on the stairwell, smoke's coming in. Crisco looking to try and make his way inside with it, or at least cause a distraction with it.
He's got 30 seconds, he's going to have to be quick.
Inside, and yeah, 30 seconds on the clock. BCK being patient again behind the bomb, stands up now into Thermite, but Thermite didn't see where the shots came from.
Wow. Or maybe it's distracted.
Something, but Ash picked up the diffuser. Fighter's going to come out and join him. Fighter flanks around
That's
behind.
one,
BCK shoots in the front, but Fighter was taken out by Criscu.
2v1.
Now Criscu's going to come in and fight. He's taking the plant down. The hair's going to go off. BCK sprinting forward. Criscu stands up to try and shoot back, but misses everything.
Gets him.
BCK gets taken down. 5 seconds. He's got to hold this to get the kill.
This one person.
Going for the
Can he
pistol
do it?
shot.
He does it. Oh my god, he
shot.
did it.
Criscu,
Oh my god, 1 second.
Half a second left. Final round in his gun. Blows Castle's head off. Fantastic shot. Absolute last second clutch play. Where he gives the first round over to Vitality on attack.
They're not going to be happy with that.
But you cannot let it get to you. Like, their defense was still solid. Down to those last seconds. It happens. Castle couldn't run away and survive it. Unlucky, but move on through to the next one. Their defense was still very good. They like holding that bottom floor, getting the kills they did. Fighter being as aggressive as he was at the right moment, getting the kills when he did. Again, very, very important play and good for him. But unfortunately, not quite enough to take the round. But it is just round number 1. And well, we do once again, unfortunately, have a game crash on eXcellence's side. So
it'd probably be like, obviously you don't want this to happen, but it'd be good for that clutch, because he'll be shaking. That'll give you a lot of adrenaline, that clutch.
So we will back on out again once more and remake the lobby, as it's definitely a theme so far today. Well,
wow.
What an explosive
There's been some
round.
Yeah, there's been some quite good players, haven't there, with these two. Kind of to be expected. They're all very strong, you know. They've done both very well.
I mean, we're here in the finals.
Exactly,
like,
exactly.
The top squads for their regions. Well,
it's good seeing this stuff. It's good seeing this stuff, especially with the pistol as well.
The last
bullet of the pistol on the last second.
Taking him away, but we will, as you saw, lose one more player to the bathroom, so we will set up the lobby again, get the players re-invited, but go to a quick commercial break while we wait for that guy to come back from the toilet.
A lot of people need in the bathroom.
Onwards with map number 3, round number 2, here between Vitality and eXcellence in our live finals from PAX East, the Xbox One Rainbow Six Pro League. See you in a minute. we have all of our players back in the lobby and back in their seats. And without further ado, we will continue on with map number 3.
Yep.
eXcellence versus Vitality. eXcellence, the home favorites, definitely the crowd favorites. Currently down 1 round with a nail-biting finish to round number 1. Vitality.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
With half a second to go, right on the end of the round. But now it is their turn to defend. eXcellence on the attack now, pushing in towards what is currently an unknown bomb site, but suspected to be that server room, control room. And
there it is, yeah.
Selected on through by Vitality, who are still once again using those same 5 operators for defense. Those guys, got a plan for those guys on every single map. And to be fair, I really like the Doc Kapkan Rook combo, especially on this map, because while it feels quite big because of the size of it, the different buildings, the actual pair of bomb sites, the A and B in here, is very small when it comes to actual movement space. There's not long angles that you can move through. It is, as you say, you blow that wall open, and then there's a very small left to right angle that you can move on from here. And like having that extra armor, having that extra tank inside these bomb sites can really help and allow one person to lock it down against 2 or 3 that are coming their way.
Yeah. So do you think that Rook is a lot better for close range combat, where it's not like aiming for the head from like, you know, a far distance down corridors and things like that? You think it's just better for the close combat style, so you have a bit more defense in them firefights?
Yeah. Like, I mean, armor doesn't help you get a headshot. Headshot's a one-hit kill.
Exactly,
But yes, the smaller, enclosed space, scrappy fights, I mean, that's defenders, that's SMGs, that's why they have them already. And when Rook is looking at these last couple of seconds objective plays,
I can see that.
People pushing on in, sprinting with the last couple of seconds on the clock when everything else has slowed them down. That's when his extra armor and his SMG really come into play, because they are panicking and trying to sprint in. He's got a very easy to control weapon, steadily watching these little angles, and he can just soak up damage the entire time and mow them down.
So Bias is going in a usual place. I do actually remember Bias going to the garage. It is a really nice place. You can get people grappling up, get them off guard. And it's just a really nice, like, strong place on that side of the building. I'm wondering what Criscu's going to do, though, because I think he has gone to the other building sometimes.
Criscu just staying downstairs, actually right next to Bias here.
Yeah, being a bit more relaxed then.
Bias watching the bridge, and he's just waiting for anyone to come across it, and then will jump up and surprise him. I think you can hear Fighter and Powerful here on these stairs.
Yep.
Powerful will now take out his camera. So he's got to be a little bit more cautious and play with sound a little bit more on these bridge area, but Havoc will drone him out. That means he turns and runs away. Havoc will also have finished off droning out Criscu in just a moment. And that means these 3 players of Vitality are actually standing right on top of each other.
That was nice.
That was an Ash charge that came on through. Barbed wire, Powerful, gets tagged by the pre-fire from Criscu. Decides to go back the other way and pre-fire again. Landing a couple of shots, but nothing too serious from both
this could be a nice pick.
If he gets this shot, it's going to be important, but he can't quite land it. Still checking for the drone behind him. Just for another couple of quick shots, but Powerful will
He's delaying them, though, you know.
Powerful Twitch droning right underneath, and now they're pinned away from the window because Fighter's on the window, and the Twitch drone is doing a lot of damage. Criscu took 3 shots from that thing.
Ouch.
Sprints across again, sprints back and forth, trying to hide from the grenade, but it will down him. Bias now is going to try and keep him alive. Not sure if he can. Havoc's got his pistol out. He's just trying to get the angle onto the down player. Will in fact use his breach charge instead and get the kill. But he exposes his leg, and he's going to take a lot of damage from that. But still, Bias is alive and pinned in the corner. 50 seconds on the clock, and he's taking all of this time away from them. Del's finally get downed inside this room. Havoc will come over and shut him down completely. They didn't kill anyone, though.
But they took so much time from them.
But it's still 5v3, so while they are low on time, they can still swarm these bomb sites with the superior numbers and potentially make Vitality hurt here.
We will see.
Top of the stairs is being watched here from a distance by Anthrax. Furious G hiding in and amongst the smoke that was just thrown up. And now Squall on a different angle top of the stairs. Fighter looking to push inside, right in through the smoke. The plant is going down, and Anthrax is completely flashed out.
Don't let it go. Oh,
he doesn't. He does stop the diffuser going down, but he loses his life for it. It's still 4v2, and they can start the diffuser process
14
again.
seconds.
Coming up the stairs is 2. Squall gets 1. Can he get the second? Takes Powerful really, really low, and he's looking with a pistol. Will get the second one.
But the diffuser is going down.
The diffuser is down. He's 1v2. His teammate has finished off, and now he's got to push on towards the outside, where these defenders are undoubtedly hiding. Laxing just waiting behind the booms. BCK the other side. Laxing hooks up to give his position away, and just a little bit of information to be gathered. BCK on the right hand side though shuts down Squall. eXcellence grab themselves around. We are 1 round apiece now.
Very nice. He didn't expect him there.
No.
So he saw one, he just didn't expect the other.
Expected him on the roof, I suspect, or something.
Yeah, possibly. Nice try though.
It's very common to see someone rappel and then hang over the top to shoot that diffuser when it's down, but ultimately good round then for eXcellence. Did their drone play, found the roamers, took them out quickly and cleanly. Yes, there was 45 seconds left afterwards, but when in a bomb site like that, when you have those numbers, it's very easy to go, all right, we'll blow this wall, we go in and plant.
I don't think it was eXcellence playing bad that they took a long time to get the roamers. The roamers were just playing so smart with each other.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a smart thing to play that slowly and make sure you get the kills and keep people alive.
Exactly, and they did that.
Sprint in and die.
But it is always scary leaving that amount of time, as anything can happen, you know. But they took it, so 1-1.
eXcellence on the top floor defense. Oh, setting up exactly the same as they did before. While they did technically lose that first round, it was a nail-biting finish. So I'm pretty sure a safe setup this time. Just a couple more seconds on one person's peak, or a little bit more patience.
And I'm noticing the roamers, they're actually not even going to the other building, are they? They're staying really close. But like when you're saying roamers, it's almost like they're not. Like they're still all roaming a bit, but they're so close to the bomb site. So both teams are playing really, really safe, it feels.
Last round we did see Laxing run across the other building and barricade a lot of it off. Now he's just staying underneath them in the kitchen, scouting for the heartbeat sensor. So
we've seen Laxing do this a few times as well.
Because they're all coming from the other building, which means they're going to run into Havoc first, and he's got a shotgun to his name. They do find him with the twitch drone though, and now he's going to be careful. He comes around. Crisco gets taken straight down. Shotgun kill finds the first one, and he's got himself a little escape hole in the back here.
Like it.
So he wants to stay in here a little bit longer and debate them forward. He will kill off that drone. But the shots are being sprayed in through from the outside. He's taken low but not down. They continue to spray onto this door, exactly what they did last time. He gets Squall down as well. The range on that is insane. But he's being pushed now and shut down.
Got him, and he's going to pick him up, so it's not too bad.
But I was going to say it's still even numbers, but until Laxing goes and takes down BIOS B, now they're cautious about Laxing. Before they get on the revive, Anthrax will pick Squall up. Furious G also coming to join him from this way. So now they know Laxing is on this floor with them, but they're not entirely sure where. And he is, well, sitting very close to the construction doorway. Just waiting for them to push closer towards him. He knows he can be passive. It's a minute 20 on the clock, and it's their prerogative to move. Here we go. Squall is on the right-hand side of the wall. He's going to come around the corner, and the heartbeat gave him away. Laxing shut him down, and is now 2 people to go. Anthrax and Furious G know exactly where Laxing is. Anthrax looking to break open the window, and that will give Laxing a chance to run away.
Takes him down.
But Furious G puts him back in the dirt.
Still 50 seconds to go. Anything can happen, yeah.
Still a lot of time. Furious looking for an opening, can rappel up here and start to blow open the walls as Thermite does. And, well, he needs Twitch to come with him.
Can think about the way they attack here. Plan their attack a bit.
Rappel up on the stairs. So, Bandit batteries on the wall mean that the charge is not going to go down.
Oh, okay.
Will get blown open. Fighter.
They're going to kind of funnel themselves
here a couple of times. A couple more grenades coming in, destroying anything around the corner, and the barbed wires will give Furious a chance to peek. He sprints straight out, sees Fighter, gets down for it. Fighter does get killed off by the following up Anthrax, but shot in the back by Powerful. If the last 15 seconds tick over, it gives another round to eXcellence, and there is kind of what I expected. Like that round before, yes, they lost, but it was really tight. This round, they defended properly, same as they did, and just were more patient with it, and it did the job. Like Laxing picks up 1 kill outside that construction door, then just sits there and waits on his heartbeat sensor.
Smart player.
Doesn't need to do any movement. Just waits for him to come to him. Picked up a kill, and Havoc in that room also. Getting the 1 kill is nice, downing another is nice, but also just wasted more time. Didn't immediately run away and give them free space. Made them stay and try and put some pressure onto him. And
A really nice position as well, like you're not too far away from the bomb, and if they try to walk up the stairs, you can just go behind them, so they need to push you, they need to get rid of that person there.
Yep.
So yeah, very well played.
So back into the top floor is the Vitality defense. They are now down 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah.
It all comes down to this map. Winner will head into the finals.
Loser gets knocked out, and that's
Loser will go home. Similar setup to before, but they need their roamers to be a bit more impactful this time around. Can't both die without any kills to their name.
10 seconds to go.
I think they're all just going to stay around this building though. Like, that's what we've been mainly seeing. It would be interesting if one of them pushes to the next building, but I think it's not worth the risk.
Attackers have recovered their diffusers. Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Bios takes out the drone, but ultimately then sits in the same spot as they have done previously. C4's opened the trapdoor up top, and that gives an angle of someone else's support in there. But ultimately they're playing a little bit more passive. Crisco's still upstairs, Bios is still very close to the stairs.
Yeah.
And Squall is sitting on cameras inside. Still thinking about the garage approach, but he thought about it last time and didn't go with it. And here they come. Havoc and Powerful. Looking to make their way across the bridge.
Same position, so they will be ready for it.
They can have the barbed wire on their way. Bios was thinking about it, but again, it didn't work too well for them last time.
Exactly, yeah. I like those pushing back.
Hide in the garage and sneak up behind them if he gives it a shot, but he can't kill that drone, so cannot safely get back down there again now until that is dead.
They're looking really kind of timid right now.
And they know they
Just
can
pushing
be
back,
passive.
pushing back, pushing. No, it's good. It's just it's so different, you know.
Still just droning forward. EXcellence using up 1 minute and 10 seconds of their round so far, really thoroughly checking everywhere they can.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Squall making sure there's nothing on the outside of these windows, and he does not want.
I suppose because they had roamers every time a bit further out, EXcellence were kind of expecting it, and now they're not seeing anyone. It's just slowing them down, giving them that paranoia. But actually, Vitality are pretty much at the bomb site.
Fighter coming in through the garage to check that it's clear with him and a drone. Deciding to now reposition elsewhere. Havoc smoking into the with a broken trapdoor. Not going into it. Powerful pushing first. It's Powerful on point with Twitch and that Famous. Looking at the stairs, but there's nobody there. Laxing up top out here with BCK as they will open up this wall. Powerful still sitting at the bottom of the stairs, unsure about where to go next. Crisco looking at the walls about to get opened up. He's also got G in that room for support, and of course Anthrax here right down the back end. G, he's the man at the top of the stairs.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Anthrax looking on out here towards the
No
open
point
wall.
peeking it, just chill. There's no point.
Just needs to hold on tight and let them come to him, but he does get droned out. Kills off the drone. One side is Squall. Bios B at the top of the stairs takes a lot of damage and gets down. Anthrax has taken a lot himself but not done any damage in return. That means the stairwell has been exposed up, and well, Crisco did not cover himself from there and gets shut down on the flank. Laxing does a lot of damage onto Anthrax. Powerful
just misses
will
his
finish him
head.
off. All going to go over to Squall to be 1v5 for the end.
He's got a pistol out.
He's got a pistol. There's a lot of health missing on Anthrax, and he will down one, but ultimately Fighter shuts him down, and EXcellence grab round number 3.
So they tried something different there.
Technically 4.
They tried something different. They were really, really defensive, but it didn't work.
No.
So it's like they're testing things right now.
They also weren't particularly, I mean, we praised them earlier on for good communication, but as soon as Bios goes down, Crisco needed to watch the stairs, or at the very least move to a position where he wasn't exposed to the stairs. Instead, he just stayed prone staring at the thermited wall, gets shot in the side without ever firing back. I mean,
You need to watch them angles. You need to have that team covering them angles.
And as soon as you know that your teammate died and is not watching that angle anymore, then you should hide from it.
Yep.
There's no other way to go with that. So, Vitality this time around having issues dropping on out.
Yeah.
So, once to follow the trend, let's remake the lobby.
Still, though, anything can happen. It's been quite a good game thus far. It's nice seeing Vitality trying to adapt and trying to figure out what should work. Like, usually we see them do a lot of roam play, and we're not really seeing, well, on that one, we didn't really see any roamers, which is very, very different to Vitality, innit? But I like seeing that. I like them being like, right, this isn't working, we're going to do this. But that didn't work. I don't think that worked too well. I think they are really good with that roam play. They just need to, I don't know, maybe figure out another position, or they need to figure out something, don't they?
Yeah, they got to make it work in some way or another. I mean, we saw in the last couple of rounds, they went down 3 rounds to 1.
Yep.
Then
that's actually true. What is the score?
3 rounds to 1. When the round is score is 3 rounds to 1, and then they've gone down from this and pulled it back before.
Yeah.
Not down and out yet, and as we said, we've seen bigger comebacks in the past, but right now, eXcellence are clearly outplaying them hard on this map.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Right. Their
Like,
defense was far more solid, patient, and did have every angle covered. Even then, Vitality, they thought, all right, we can play a slow, patient defense and sit in our spots, but as soon as one person is picked off, the swarm of eXcellence players came in and just decimated everyone Vitality had, because they weren't covering the right shots, and they were then just picked apart from the inside and out. Whereas when that happened for eXcellence, yes, they lost one person, therefore his angle was no longer being watched. But suddenly someone else was swimming around and someone else was landing the shots instead, and back to being at strength they were. Yep. Everyone here from eXcellence all came from the same direction, but the shots were missing, and as soon as Bios were down, they're coming up that way, caught everyone else by surprise.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Not ideal, but eXcellence grabbing that round number 3 right there on your screen.
And talking about how kind of, I won't say domineering, but the very strong eXcellence are in this round. The only one Vitality took with that really clutch pistol.
Yeah,
that was the only round
that was honestly a round that eXcellence should have had it in the bag.
So it's kind of scary for Vitality right now. They're going to have to really, I don't know, think about this. And I never thought I'd see them in this kind of position, to be honest. Like, as I said, eXcellence have playing really, really well, but Vitality, they have been kind of the favourites, haven't they? So seeing them in this position is kind of interesting. Let's see if they can, you know, rise up.
So, waiting on one final player on Vitality to rejoin the lobby, and then we are good to go. And as we said, 3 rounds to 1 on Canal. Right now, it is 1 map apiece to both of these squads, and coming into today, Vitality were definitely the favourites. That is no longer the case. Suddenly, everything is seeming far more even and locked on in.
They definitely seem lost on this map. Just with seeing the roam just doesn't feel the same. Like, they're doing it okay, but they're taking time off eXcellence, but they're not doing much damage.
Yeah,
are they? So,
and as I say, when that time has run down, eXcellence, all right, fine, we've got to go for our aggressive push in. Now we're out of time. Vitality just aren't ready for it. They weren't.
Well, they've got 3 people, 3 versus 5, and even that.
I mean, that last round there, they were 5v5 when eXcellence went for their aggressive. Let's just run on in, but they couldn't land the shots. They weren't watching the right spots, and they were just getting picked apart from the inside out. Like, they had guys watching this side, they had guys watching this side, and then as soon as they came up the stairs in the middle, that one guy dies and everything crumbles. Like, they needed a couple of people to watch multiple angles so that when he dies, they can swivel across, seal the hole back up again, at least for another couple of seconds or for a couple of kills here and there. It just didn't happen. They just got torn apart straight down the middle. But everyone is back on. In 3 rounds to 1 is the scoreline.
Here we go.
Will now be on defense, and
eXcellence
Vitality are on the attack.
eXcellence are only 2 rounds away, aren't they, from taking it? Yeah. 2 rounds.
2 rounds is
not much.
All eXcellence need now to advance to the final later on today. 2
rounds. So Vitality need to really change something up. We'll see, though. I mean, I've seen them adapt. That's one thing I do like about them. They do adapt to what's happening. Let's see. They're definitely not looking as strong on this map as other maps.
So, down into the kitchen and projector room will be their defense, having successfully held that top floor now. It's a similar one, but it is another one which is really important to hold the top floor. The drop downs that can be opened up there.
Yeah.
And the floor that can just be destroyed. It is wooden, it is demolishable. Can be pivotal to holding this bomb site, so someone needs to be up here.
It is very important.
Taking control of that area and holding it too as a roamer.
To have at least 1 or 2 up there, I would say. It's kind of similar to Cigar, isn't it? Where they can do the breaches from the top, and then people can push from the mid through the doors or through the windows and things like that. So you've got all these places to look at. Even if there's no one there, you need to look at it. So you're looking at all these different places everywhere. So yeah, it is very, very important to keep the top.
And right now, Laxing is the man up there. We do have
With a pulse.
Castle on the bridge looking for a couple of drones as well, but we'll reinforce some walls while he's there. And here we go as the 5-second tick down. Vitality looking to make their push on in and fight for their lives. Everyone spawning out here by the sailboats then. Begin their way on in, starting at the red brick building and making their way across. And now remember, they saw that Castle was in this area, but they'll come in this way right now and clear out this building.
They're just going to make sure there's no roamers, get a bit more intel. You want to have time management, don't you? You want to make sure that you get to where you need to get to, but you need to do it safely. So it's that kind of mix of scouting and movement at the same time.
So
this is a very common spot as well.
making that pressure across the bridge, not wasting too much time this time around. Squall is outside the windows, looking for a second angle of pressure onto there, and it has pushed eXcellence away from it.
Very nice. Very similar to what eXcellence did when Bias and Crisco were down here. Oops.
Located a bomb.
They're now being cautious about going on through despite having pushed them away from there. Top floor is still held at the moment, but hasn't really received too much pressure either from the Vitality squad. But Laxing is up here with his heartbeat sensor and fighter, checking down through the floor. Might spot someone in just a moment.
It's a nice position, that. Need to watch out for it. Oh, just moves, okay.
Yeah, timing doesn't quite line up. He is now watching the stairs. Bios B grabbing Laxing down on the first kill of the round. Squall's feet just get exposed there to fighter, but it doesn't land the shots. Bios on that repel managed to shoot into the server room and take down one, but fighter will immediately answer by taking down Squall. There we go. Despite them knowing where he is, he made it count.
Oh!
Can't land enough shots here onto that Twitch though. Yes, Anthrax shuts him off. Bios in upstairs, and that's the top floor controlled now by the attacking Vitality side, but they took a lot of damage to do it, and they are down. Well, sorry, only up by one man, but in health, they are still behind. Havoc holding true with his shotgun. Powerful, cautious there by the B-bomb, and well, you saw BCK there playing with his battery to try and stop the breach charges coming through, and well, one of them worked. Bios B hanging around on the windows now outside the actual bomb sites, instead of the floor above. Everyone out pushing in through the front door, sprinting across the gaps, and well, Anthrax is looking to come in towards the kitchen, which means he's going to have to deal with a Frost shotgun pretty rapidly.
Yeah, that's a scary position, man.
Taking down a whole bunch of Frost traps. Doesn't see her.
He's on so low health, he's going to go down instantly.
Might get behind her here, but if G stands up when he's not expecting it, BCK and Bios will trade a kill either side. She's right underneath him, stands up, misses the shot, but there we go, finished off. Will she be traded out?
She got two.
She got two. Anthrax and Bios went down to her. She's incredibly low. Crisco has to finish it off. Reloading. Will kill it, but the shots are coming through to the side of Crisco's head. BCK now has to kill him. Crisco sprints on in. BCK once again, the last man in the round, puts eXcellence on match and map point.
Wow. To
advance through to the final.
Are they going to knock Vitality out?
It's very possible. One more round to go.
Oh, you got to be feeling nerves there. It's quite big, this.
It is huge. Favourites to win the tournament could be going out here in their first semi-final against what was the second place North American team.
Yeah.
So
definitely unexpected.
It's a big round that's about to play out, and it's going to all play out here in this middle floor. Kitchen and projector room will be the Vitality defense, as much as they set it on up. Reinforcements going up in and around the same standard rooms.
Also, did Vitality use the top? When they actually won the top, didn't they? But it didn't seem like they were using it much. They weren't trying to break through to shoot down at all.
No, and they did. They killed the rumors up there, but yes, they didn't use it for the vertical shot downs. They just
it's interesting.
Used it to get the numbers advantage, and then well, Frost decided that they wanted
took down
the
two of
back.
them, yeah, instantly.
Yeah. So
it's the power of Frost.
The top floor, here goes Crisco and Bios. They will hold and defend there.
Be interesting to see if eXcellence do use the top.
I mean, top-down shooting is definitely not something that the Xbox as a whole has been particularly fond of. It is a PC thing, but we'll definitely want to take control of this floor as it's got this roaming pair up here.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's watch as they come through. Fighter, it is BCK, everyone coming out from the red building, but Havoc way ahead of his team right now. breaking open a couple of windows right next to Squall and that Capcan position.
Gotta be careful.
Squall's still on his cameras, couldn't hear it. Now he will as he came off. Throws a couple of smokes on in, and then the team are going to push up through the construction doorway. Now, Laxing did a lot of work peeking out here earlier on. Can they do just as well firing back into it? Open up a couple of windows. Laxing staring out through the corridor at the front, and well, Powerful still at range a little way, but it's going to be Squall they run into first. Hiding here in the kitchen. Doesn't look like Vitality seem to worry too much about the guys on the top floor, who right now are just sitting there chilling. Nice angle from Bios will help the floor below while up there as well. Now it all comes down to Squall and making this count. Takes a little bit of a tag, but now they know where he is. Havoc will open up that doorway from a range, and his feet are being blown off from the window. He
Don't
will
want
be
to go down there.
Now they're hiding nicely. Fios on the top floor is trying to peek outside, but Fighter will push him down. Vitality picking up a couple of important kills, but Squall's been revived at range by Doc. And Furious G will answer on the Fighter after he peeks outside for Bios. eXcellence pushing a long way through the front end. Squall tagged by the grenade, but still alive. Stands on up, fires towards the window to fire at Havoc. Won't land it. He's got backup from behind by Anthrax as well, and eXcellence are trying to put all their pressure in through one end, and Havoc has paid the price for that as well. 3v4, and they're still trying to push in this similar direction. Vitality have rotated around and are locking it down tight. BCK, Laxing sprints straight in, gets shut straight down by Squall. Prone on the left. BCK is going to know. Go in, prone on the right if he's there. But he is also playing passive. Sprints in, looks prone on the right, also goes down. But Powerful will have taken down Anthrax in the back. He's doing a lot. Powerful now has to find 3. To be fair, they are very, very squishy.
Capcan did a lot there.
Capcan, prone in the same spot. Squall down behind that desk. Kriskoo now going to peek out. Kriskoo goes down. The last two members have 30 health between the two of them. Powerful has 25 seconds to make this work. Sprints across from Squall. Misses him, but Squall will shut him down.
Squall, how many? 3?
Holds Vitality in for one more round.
That position there is really... We saw it with Frost. Same position. That's a really strong position there.
Yeah. They could not shove him off of it.
Yeah. Wow.
But eXcellence still got plenty of chances to continue this spring. 4 rounds to 2 right now.
They need to get 2 more to put it to overtime.
And the way Vitality have been playing so far, it does not look like they're on for a spree of wins. To be fair, that eXcellence looked like a team who were, yeah, we're in, we're done, we got this. We'll just barge our way in. They were all looking at that same doorway, which is why Squall got all the kills, because they did all funnel it into him and gave it to him. They didn't so much look for a spread out. They didn't push that top floor and try and take out the roamers, who they've so far this game been doing a great job of singling them out and shutting them down.
Yeah.
But now just not going for it. Just let them stay up there, and as a result, they came down. Kriskoo at the end there, challenging Powerful when he could have already been dead. The other players could have had different angles to attack from. Could use drop downs above Squall's head or behind his head, or just gone from a different angle completely if they'd have killed those roamers on the top floor.
It seems that both teams push the exact same door. They want to push that door, and the position where the Frost...
Well, if you plant in that bomb site in the kitchen, bomb site is so much easier to hold the bomb than if you plant in the projector room one. And it's far easier to attack as well. As much as that looked like a challenge for them, that is easy
for both teams.
Yeah. So they gave it a shot, but the attempt from Vitality, while it failed, did have a bit more variation to it. The attempt there from eXcellence was just all through the same doorway into Squall's crosshairs.
Yeah, and they actually downed the Capcan, didn't they? They downed him, but he somehow got up.
Yeah, they shot him
really
he got revived by Doc. Yeah.
So that would have been pretty much GG, I think, because he did so much work in that position. I mean, it's hard to say, obviously, pretty much GG, but he did so much work in that position.
It was him that held that doorway. If that down had been a
so that's how
kill,
close they were.
There was no Doc revive on him, then yeah, that would have arguably been a much more convincing round for eXcellence. They've been still not a guaranteed win.
Yeah.
But they've definitely been in a much more comfortable position. But as it is, they're funneling back on into the lobby, and we will continue on out now with round number 7. 4 rounds to 2 in favor of eXcellence, still on match point. Vitality are going to be clawing back every little thing they can. And here it is, Squall prone down at the end. Kriskoo goes to the aggressive peak, but a really nice prediction by Powerful. Knew it was going to happen.
It was a very good shot. It was a silly one, though.
Sprints across the corner, tries to get him to reveal himself. He still was unsure where Squall was hiding after sprinting across that gap. and that allowed him to stand on up and shut Powerful down on his repeat, but
That sigh.
still could have been big. Not
Sigh
all the help
relief.
between either of those two players. Just
One
waiting
more.
on Anthrax to join on in, and we'll be good to go. He's
And there we go.
back on Canal. Excellent onto defense then, and as we said, they've had a very, very strong defense up until this point
Yeah.
on both bomb sites.
It's-
Only having lost one defensive round, and even that they've more or less held
It's
until the
definitely,
last second.
yeah, it's definitely feeling like eXcellence are way more comfortable on this map than Vitality.
And here we go again. So Vitality picking up that standard fantastic 5 for their attack, and once more server room, control room picked up by eXcellence on defense, and they are sticking tried and true with their 5. Havoc on that Frost again.
He's doing good work with
previously.
that Frost, man. Doing really good work. We're gonna need to watch out for that. I think Frost does quite well on this map with some of the close quarter combat this map has. So it's definitely a good pick, that.
So
And obviously Laxing with the pulse as well. He's quite
he's done a bit of work.
stealthy with that pulse in it.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
Sitting in a corner and using
Yeah.
it to track the movement of the enemies coming his way.
And to be honest, I could imagine him maybe going to the same place where he's been going, you know, behind the wall. Because it's a nice position, that.
Yep.
It's behind the stairs. It's, yeah, I could imagine him pushing there again. Because even if you know he's there, it's still going to be kind of awkward getting there.
Yep. So we'll see whether or not he succeeds once again. As Excellent set up the defense on the top floor.
Location of a bomb.
Leaving 4 people up there for now, Laxing the last man downstairs, but still a lot of time left, 10 seconds on the prep phase.
5 seconds left before
Planting the,
Repositions his barbed wire into
yeah.
slightly stronger spots. Havoc
attackers recovered the
gonna
bomb.
come down and try and control this little modern
and
boat area.
that's another beautiful thing you get with Frost. You get the traps, which can catch people off guard.
Yep.
They're not a bad thing. And if anything, they slow them down. You have to shoot them, don't you? You don't want to leave them there. Sometimes you need to shoot them to get past.
Exactly. Laxing in, heading on upstairs. Havoc still up here with him now. They're actually playing a very tight and reserved game here, Excellence.
Yeah.
Fighter on the stairs.
Nice spot.
Pushing through the window. But the drones are coming in from Vitality and checking all the spots that have been used and sat in before while they slowly head towards. They know how important this round is. They know their tournament hopes and dreams are on the line.
It's a big one.
See. Doesn't want to shoot Havoc. Does catch him in his
A
sights.
bomb has been located.
Here is Squall and Bios heading up towards the thermite wall. A real option for it on this map. Anthrax then up here with Criscu above the construction doorway. Looking for some kind of opening, and once again, we've seen it from a few teams. They can sit back and let the opponents make a mistake and go for that, but that rarely works in the attacking team. Got to make a play, make a push open. Grenade comes in, goes straight in, forces the move here from Castle. Bios gives the kill because of it, but he's immediately swarmed by the rest of Excellence because he had to reload. Crisco has been downed outside. Havoc trades that kill back, but Crisco will stand up. The Jaeger on the stairs would have been what put him down.
It was one for one,
trade.
so it wasn't too bad.
Squall looking straight inside A. Can't see too many openings. Havoc looking to reposition to a slightly closer angle to anyone that might be coming that way.
Oh, watch out for the
Outside that
Frost.
window
Watch out
is
for this
Criscu.
Frost.
Doesn't see Criscu. Doesn't see
Scary freaking Frost.
Anthrax. Anthrax around the corner, sees him now. Misses the first few shots though. Anthrax lives to fight another day. Criscu looking to find him at an angle behind, but now Jaeger's going to see Criscu.
Nice.
Fighter.
Good position in here
Can't
by
quite see the
Excellence.
shot. Havoc still dancing around by that by that window.
Attackers are activating.
Diffuser
Oh,
though
they
has
got it
gone
down.
down behind them.
That's going to throw them off.
Outside Fighter wants to go.
Really?
He's
You're
got
gonna
to pull
do
the
that?
door open. They're using their own barricade against them, shooting straight on underneath it. Now Havoc will push forward and see Furious G, but he
Oh
gets
my
shut
God.
down as well. And suddenly
It's all up
BCK
to
is once
Bandit.
again got to find 3 people. He's done it before. Can he do it again? Squall behind the blocks. Powerful on his left. Anthrax has been spotted, but he can't land the shots. Goes for the kill now.
Oh.
Will not land it this time. Anthrax gets
Wow.
it. And once again, Vitality secure a round, bringing us 4 rounds to 3 and 1 away from overtime.
One away. Good composure.
Yeah, Vitality not letting the match point get to them. Sitting back comfortably.
was crazy.
Holding on tight.
BCK had like a really good idea as well where he were, and a good idea to push out. It's just his aim. He missed his aim.
So
It's because it's getting really close, you know. I'm pretty sure like if this were just like him sat in his bedroom or something, he would have got that shot.
I don't know. See the Vitality defense then.
Attackers need to
Hitting
locate
on.
and defuse bombs.
Up to the top floor once again.
Mhm.
Same as before. eXcellence have successfully beaten the Vitality defense on this floor a couple of times already.
Attackers have discovered the location of the
Can
bomb.
they continue it?
Well,
If they do not win this round, eXcellence will be forced to play overtime. Another best of 3 scenario
yeah.
will come from that.
And what? I think it were a 4-1 this, right?
It was a 4-1.
10 seconds left.
Can Vitality be the comeback kings? Because they've done it. They did it on the first one.
5 seconds remaining.
Done it in the past,
Yeah.
and they do it again. So, Bios downstairs now. He is actually over in the red big building looking for something very
wow.
different.
The bomb.
See, I was saying about this. Are they going to do this? Are they going to put another one of their players on the other side of the building?
Well, they've been seen by drones now, and they've blown open that window. They needn't necessarily stay here.
They could just do it as
run
like a
back and use
bait.
it to keep people scared that they might be in here,
Oh,
but
this
they
is
are going to
risky.
play it.
This is so
This
risky.
is a very different play here from Vitality, leaving Crisco and Bios inside
This could be big,
building.
though. This could be
It
big.
could work. It could collapse. It's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
come down to this round.
This is tense.
Take them into overtime if it succeeds. We'll knock them out of the tournament if it doesn't. So,
This is
eXcellence now
risky
very
play.
cautious about this building, are droning all over it and, well, swarming around it.
Sweaty palms time, man. And they're droning them out. They really want to get rid of these guys. But they cut off. You get cut off if you stay here too long.
That's why there's 2 of them. CK.
And they do work very
Had a
well
couple
together.
more
We know that,
drones.
don't we? These two are
Finding
like
some
really,
more as
really
well.
good at working together.
Fighter firing through a couple of holes towards the stairwell. Bios now still stuck in this little trophy room. Just looking
Can probably
towards
hear them.
reception. Can hear them repelling outside 100%. Bios is still unsure. They've used up nearly half the round already.
Wow.
They can just escape safely now back to the other building.
I don't think they're going. I think they're just going for it. I think they are just going to stay there.
But
Oh, maybe not.
Maxing's drone taken
No, I
out
think
again
they are.
here by Bios, but there goes Crisco. Fighter surrounded him and put him
Oh,
down.
crap.
Bios, the last man. Sledge will come out towards his right-hand side. He can see
Know
this in the
exactly where
drone.
he
He
is.
knows he's pinned in this corner now. C4 comes out. Won't be
Interesting.
close
Didn't
enough
do
at all.
anything.
They know exactly where he's hiding now.
Yeah, he's wasting so much time. If he can carry this on.
It's a minute. Grenade will come in. Gives him an escape down
Oh!
through the hole. That gets him out.
Magician.
Fighter isn't going to know that he's gone now. They do try and probe peek the room and now realize that he's gone. BCK has taken out Furious elsewhere though, and while Bios tried to flank up behind and get that shot, couldn't make it count. Thatcher
50
manages to get
seconds.
away as well. 50 seconds on the clock, but Ash is going in the other building with Powerful in tow. Shoots
Now they're
underneath
actually
that
pushing.
wall. Up the stairs they come. Squall starts to put some shots onto Powerful, but can't make it stick. Laxing's still the other building. Havoc underneath will be
Powerful gets
taken
him.
down by Powerful in a
Oh, yeah,
horrible
it's a
team
team.
kill. But Laxing takes down Bios B. Down goes
Oh my
one
God.
more as Squall puts him down, but it's taken a lot of damage. Now Sledge coming up the stairs and will find Squall prone, finishes him off. Now it's just one defender left.
Oh my God. What?
He downed 2 of them while they were pushing in through that window, and that was the final
Wow.
kill. Holy. Anthrax with a huge clutch at the end of that round for Vitality, taking them through to overtime. And winning all these rounds on the trot. 3 rounds on the trot.
Wow. I just saw it. I just saw it. I was like, did that just happen?
Vitality then bringing a fuse for their attack. Now are going to back on away because for the overtime rules,
Oh, okay, yeah.
they need to be able to select bomb sites again.
They pushed it to overtime.
They have pushed to overtime. They came from 4-1 down to 4-all.
So
and
there's
it's
definitely-
all going to come down to this final best of 3 here.
You could
On
definitely. Go on.
Canal.
Yeah, you can
And
definitely.
you can see the frustration in eXcellence right now.
Well, you would be, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was saying, like, with Vitality, you can definitely see the the composure. Like they keep composed. Like losing this much and then coming back. So at least that's something you can take away with it. Like they've got good composure, and that's something that you really want if you want to go far in like a pro kind of scene.
Yep.
So well played for that. Some crazy stuff they've done.
Huge players. I mean, like there, we didn't know that Anthrax was decimating them that badly at the top by that wall, simply because they weren't dead. They were just down but not outed. And he picks up that last kill, and suddenly all three drop the earlier rounds. And I mean, the team killers also clearly the pressure on powerful. Like he's expecting to find enemies down. He's checking the floors. Sees a man come around the corner, opens fire, and before he can realize what he's done, his team kills Havoc. And well, Vitality must have been counting their blessings for there. And I thought, to be fair, they were down and out. As soon as Fighter comes up that stairwell, sees Squall prone and reloading on top of the stairs, that's a free kill. He's like, it's great, now it's 1v3. But his two teammates try to push him with the diffuser and were both downed previously.
You can see they're having a big think about that.
Flick react shot from Anthrax.
You can see it, can't you? They're having a big think, like,
and
what went wrong
for
there?
him. Yeah, they need to be. They are all in the lobby, just waiting for Vitality to join on through and in. eXcellence will be our defenders for the first round of overtime. Vitality will be on attack. Yeah, they are clearly in the middle of a heated discussion. There is a lot they need to work on right now. You don't lose 3 rounds on a trot without losing some pretty important teamwork.
And it's weird with the roam play in the other building. I don't actually know if that did anything.
It wasted
their time. Yeah, but that's what they've been doing mainly.
And to be fair, I feel like it panicked eXcellence. Like, not only did it waste their time, they went, all right, well, we don't want to miss any more time or risk going in to kill them there. You two stay and fight, and it was Fighter and it was Thatcher that stayed to fight it. And then the rest of us will go and try and attack the other building. And then they lost their numbers advantage. Well, all 5 attack here while there's 2 over there, and you've got numbers advantage. Instead, no, they left 2 for 2 and 3 for 3, and then they started to get picked apart.
And also, maybe that's why the team killed, because they weren't sure where the roamers were, a bit twitchy.
Yeah,
and the team killing.
So.
Yeah.
But there we go. Time to begin overtime.
Wow.
It is Vitality versus eXcellence.
Yeah.
3 rounds to decide who's advancing to the final.
Could be over in just 2 rounds right now.
This.
So it's a big one. The first person to get a round is going to be a really, really nice kind of position to be in, because then all you need is 1 more round, and then that's it. You're through. The other one's knocked out. So I think this round is going to be like a big round. Probably one of the biggest, obviously, other than the last.
Getting this first round in a best of 3 is going to be pivotal.
Yes.
Server room, control room is the selection here for eXcellence. They will look to that top floor to hold as best they can.
Froster's been doing a lot of work for eXcellence. So they need
4 rounds to 4. And yes, Frost can be moving. So is Laxing's pulse so far. He's had a couple of big rounds, but he had a couple where not a whole lot happened at all.
I think Frost is just such a threat. Whenever I see, if it's a good Frost and they know the positions to play Frost, that character is just so good.
Yeah, she is phenomenal. But it's all going to come down to this. 10 seconds left on this prep phase then, and well, eXcellence setting up a very similar defense to the way they've done it before. Barbed wire all over in these angles. We're looking now for the push to come through and where it's going to come from.
Attackers have recovered their defuse. Attackers are heading out.
Here we go. Leading the charge with Crisco. Everyone once again spawning at the sailboats. They'll push in through the red building. Exactly the same route is being taken here by Vitality.
Every single time.
In through the basement, cleaning out all the cameras as they go, making sure they can lock down all vision their opponents have on this side of the map. But once again, not really being too patient in this building and just confident that it's clean. They got lucky this time that it actually is. Check in the far side.
That's one thing I am noticing. Vitality don't scout as much as eXcellence. eXcellence seem to just look at everywhere. Vitality kind of assume quite a lot.
Laxing saw Bios's heartbeat outside that wall and began to pre-fire on the stairwell. Didn't touch him at all, but now Bios knows roughly where he is.
Yeah,
BCK playing with the battery trick does stop the first charge going off here from Furious. He's only got the 1 left now.
Needs to be careful with I should save it.
EMP is going to go off, destroy that battery in a minute. And we'll put another another charge on the wall.
There is someone watching around there, maybe.
That's why, yeah. Anthrax is now watching the wall to make sure it's safe.
And I think
charge
BCK understood, so he's moved back. There we go. Very smart player.
Now is it clear? Furious then will clear the barbed wire as well. The diffuser is on Squall, so he's now looking for a possible plant in here. Once again, BCK is in the back of the room. His connector, actually.
Very nice position as well.
Laxing is going to see more heartbeats all around him right now. Rescue's drone coming through that window. Squall looking to come in for the defuse, but Havoc is right underneath him. He needs to see this guy before he tries anything. Now he sees it. Saw that head. Goes for the shot. Oh, he downs Havoc. Now he can get in and go for the plant. The shot's coming through from the hallway. Goes prone, but down the other side, BCK and Powerful picked up a kill each, and the number advantage is with the defenders.
Just walks into his
until Squall does that. Stays prone inside. Krisko trying to watch the cover. Now Furious is trying to cover him from a range. Planting behind the server, the diffuser has been dropped.
That was risky.
Laxing takes him out. He's right up on the right side, sees the feet, misses the reaction. Krisko's on the far side. They've got 50 seconds to find 3 players and get the diffuser down. It's not impossible. Laxing's on the stairwell. Krisko's still dancing around outside, looking to try and take out potential frost traps. And everyone on eXcellence is playing very passively now. Laxing dancing up and down the stairs, pre-firing just for information. Powerful still holding in B, BCK still holding in A. The fuse's been picked up. Laxing's down the other building. He's going to try and shoot Furious in the back if he stays outside too long. Laxing comes outside, sees them both, cleans them up.
God.
Beautiful flank from Laxing.
Very smart.
And really nice shooting at the end there. Picking up those 2 kills.
They did not expect that at all.
No, they did not expect that to happen. And nice play from eXcellence. When you have that numbers advantage, when you are confident those 2 are holding the site so well, you know exactly where they are, you can make that play.
Yeah. Well, there we have it. Like, so, that's the first round. That's the round we were saying it will be a big round, that one. So, once again, eXcellence could possibly take it. They're on match point, but they were on match point for 4 rounds last time.
Yep. So, here comes the defense for Vitality, and they're not choosing that top floor. They're staying in the middle.
Interesting. Even that Squall was the one who pretty much, I wouldn't say took it for them when they were down here, but he did so much work. Yeah. So what's going to happen if they lose that in this position is what I'm wondering right now.
It's tough.
Hard.
Vitality setting up a similar defense before. We saw what work Squall did last time around, and it was absolutely massive as far as the round went.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I wonder if it's going to be there again.
I mean, I think that you'll find that's why Vitality picked it. It's like, all right, they clearly didn't know how to attack this. Squall tore them apart. We can do that, use it to our advantage again. Will eXcellence, however, fall for it? Will they have figured it out? Will they know what to do differently now?
It's getting really close to happen.
Says we're pretty close to Anthrax's location. Yeah. Through a couple of extra walls there. Right, pushing on forward, Laxing pushing a different angle, and again they're ignoring that red brick building, but bomb sites where they are, it's not the worst play. The rumors are on the top floor, and once again, it is Bios B with his SMG Frost and Krisko on Jaeger. Looking for openings. Squall under that desk again in the kitchen. Comfortably holding and waiting, letting the drones swarm around.
Attackers have located a bomb.
2 minutes on the clock, and Vitality are playing this very, very cautiously.
Nice, trophy system got it.
Trophy system to kill that grenade, so it will not go off and clear it open. It's going to leave it on this side of the wall.
Clever.
Close it up, will destroy the barbed wire and do the damage or open the wall. Flashbang's coming in now too. There's the door open. Squall's still prone. I think he saw the feet there, but
he will listen to the ropering. Oh, you mean okay? Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Very
and
nice
the diffuser
by
drops.
Squall takes down Fighter. At least it's outside.
Yeah,
so
and it's near them as well. It's not
pick it up, but it's still the first kill on the board. Squall from that same location, and Bios grabs one as well. Powerful down. Only 3 attackers left up. We've seen it done. Laxing in the car park. Havoc outside the B window on kitchen. BCK is off to grab the diffuser. There's at least 1 in here. It is Squall. Bios is on the bottom floor. Shots coming through means that smoke is going to miss. Better that than dying, and Bios tries to
Very
peek out
nice
from underneath
reaction.
him, but a quick reaction from Havoc puts him down. He's on a singular HP though. And when you're 5 versus 3, that kind of trade isn't awful.
No,
Laxing
that's
goes
not
in
what you
upstairs
want.
and he's on a trap. He will be finished off by Criscu. 2v4. Squall still prone in the kitchen. Furious G exposes his head into Havoc and goes for the fight.
Takes
Havoc
one.
will win it. Furious didn't need to do that.
He didn't, no. There was still
BCK slowly edging his way in through kitchen again. Capcan trap is still on that door. Capcan himself is inside. We'll see if
That's
Capcan puts down the
such a
diffuser.
good
Defenders
position.
win round number 2 to take us to one final deciding
match
round.
point for both.
After everything
This
this
has
series
been a
has
journey.
seen, the ups and downs, recess and starts, match points either way. Third map come down to overtime, 5 rounds to 5. Winner will advance to the final. It is an excellent defense. They won the last round on defense, but they are still switching their location.
I can't even call who's going to take this. I seriously can't.
Going into the kitchen and projector room, exactly where Vitality just defended against them. They can't go up top because they successfully did that in the first round of overtime.
I do remember.
Now they're going to have Havoc with the Super 90 in this same room.
Yes, that's what I'm going to
did.
say. And that position is wrecking everyone.
But last time that they put Havoc there, they still allowed it in.
If you look upstairs, won't they, if they took here, wouldn't they be able to breach down here and stop that position, like shooting
you
down?
can go in above here.
So
and you
that'd
can
be like
shoot
the
down
perfect
on top
thing
of
to
this
do,
room.
because it looks like pushing from that doorway. Everyone's just getting wrecked. It's like an amazing position, apparently.
They're trying to shoot through windows to get him, but he knows how to hide from the windows. Does he know how to hide from the floor above? I'm willing to bet probably not.
No.
5 seconds remaining.
So, pushing on forward with 1 second to go.
I
The
think
time is done. Laxing is on the top floor as a sole roamer again. We're going to go on board with Criscu. Once more, Vitality spawning in the sailboat, so you can there same routes forward. Slightly different position here for Criscu, just to take out the camera. Now we'll head down through the basement, same as he has done time and time again. And pushes on forward. Racking up points with these camera kills.
He is very quick at like going into places, Criscu. He just like runs in.
He's got that route set up.
Yeah.
Squall now here outside the wall.
He's got that muscle memory,
join
hasn't
him. Fighter is close by, but once again, behind that wall is going to be Anthrax, and he's there to try and stop the Bandit playing with the wall. And to be fair, he has done that job because Bandit's not there. It's Fighter. Fighter can see the wire. He knows the Twitch is right outside that wall.
Very close to seeing him, yeah.
Has to stay down when he hears the thermite charge going off. Knows he's about to get shot from a range. Now, Laxing has done big things and won their last defense round for them by flanking, but now he's stuck in the server room. And of course, the bomb site's not even on that top floor. Firing onto one. Does take a tag from outside.
Not too bad.
Again.
Very
Fighter
smart.
also still on this top floor, but has Bios B, and Laxing has been down from outside. Bios shuts him off.
Nice.
Only one roamer left.
Oh my god.
Excellent. Fighter on the top floor is now being droned out again here
Saw
by
him.
Bios'
Yeah, he
drone.
knows it's there.
Twitch is going to come around behind. Criscu's on one window. Criscu will
Was that
not
a
drone
trade?
down.
That,
It was a trade.
That
Fighter
was-
took down Criscu and then got shot in the back by Anthrax. So now it is a 4 versus 3. That EMP just destroyed Bios'
they're actually
fuse
all
charge.
using this place where I just said.
Yes, the EMP just destroyed the Bios
Love
fuse
it.
charge. So that's one fuse charge down. Now the breach will go off into B. Furious looking to come down. Drones on first. Anthrax is still up top. Minute on the clock. Havoc is outside the kitchen now, thanks to those fuse charges moving him away. BCK in the adjoining room between both bomb sites.
Getting drawn out, I
And
just saw.
Powerful is quite a base spread. BCK will have been droned. Havoc is still holding tight, waiting for someone to drop down through. We'll have a quick peek into B. The diffuser is in Thatcher's hands.
Got to watch out for the close range with his Havoc. He's a
Powerful
frost.
still looking close. BCK still holding steady, and this is good from eXcellence, being cautious and holding true, letting Vitality make the mistakes here.
I like his
Don't need to peek into
repositioning.
it. Powerful is repositioning in between the sides. Now Squall has the diffuser inside B.
30 seconds.
Powerful firing onto the window, takes down Bios as he's repelling. Squall starts the plant.
Free to
Furious
free,
G
takes out Bandit.
does get BCK down. Squall's plant
Gets the
succeeded,
diffuser
but Havoc
down.
comes in behind. Havoc has taken down one, but
It's
Powerful has been
one.
down. 1 versus 1.
One.
Anthrax comes on in. Anthrax can't land the shot. Havoc
Oh
uses
my
all his
God.
shotgun shells. Gets them
And that's
down.
it.
Excellence make it
Wow.
through to the final.
Oh
Havoc
my
with an
God.
easy defuse
That
gets
was
a pistol kill to end it. using
Just
up
as it
every round
started.
of his shotgun, and oh look.